I've been getting a lot of messages, comments, and even emails that I should check out this plugin. Not just from the viewers, but also from the makers. So I just can't ignore it anymore. Let's get started. Alright, so the plugin that you all want me to talk about, because I don't know if it's interesting actually, is SplitS, or SplitS, which is not a de-esser. Okay, but what is it? While de-essers and dynamic EQs can be very useful, they are rarely sufficient for effectively managing sibilants in vocal recordings. So managing sibilants has become something that needs to be done more and more. If I compare the amount of sibilants I need to manage right now to almost 15 years ago when I started recording and mixing and mastering, it seems that I need to manage a lot more sibilants now than back then. I think this is a result of brighter microphones in combination with the setting that microphone is in, the way that things are recorded, oftentimes not using the correct pop filter. Maybe it's also a vocal technique thing, but I also think it's a result of worsened ADDA conversion, most of all AD conversion. I've just noticed time and time again that having a proper analog to digital converter, and of course having your whole signal flow done right, but most of all your converter, if that is like very high end, you have a lot less of these S problems. While with a few actually quite popular brands that really have their marketing done right, the conversion isn't actually that well and actually accentuates these S's. And what I actually know from a few of these brands is that they are aware of that, but they don't care. So that's interesting. Producers and engineers alike commonly find themselves spending long hours manually editing these problematic sounds. While often unavoidable, this method is very time consuming and diverts attention from what really matters. Whenever I had S-ing issues back in the days, and even still now, editing them was the best solution. Normal de-essers are usually too slow, they don't catch the S's correctly, they really cut out S's. It's been a lot of trouble. The one that I've been using lately is the Smart Ds, or Smart DS from Sonable, this one, which works decent. Decent enough. Way better than other de-essers. Way better. Still not perfect, but way better. This one looks a lot simpler. That's cool. It's a rather straightforward mixer that allows you to balance sibilances and separate a vocal track between sibilants and non-sibilants in a split of a second. Nice wording. Signal is left absolutely intact if no volume change is applied. Okay, so it's very logical. It just splits between S's and non-S's. Okay, it costs $59. There's a sale until 22nd of November, but I'm filming this video like on the 19th. So this video is not going to be out by then. All right, so this is the plugin. We have an advanced window down here. Window and crossfade. Oh, don't touch that, don't touch that. We have some presets here. We have dark, bright. We have the non-S channel and the S. Oh yeah, of course, because it's whatever. Let's just try it.
There has to be another way, 'cause right now I'm always overthinking, and we've been running astray. Right now our biggest ship is sinking, so don't say we're too young.
Already these visuals.
You have to grow when you're fighting foes, and every single day we're trying more.
And these visuals, just that's so already cool.
There has to be another way.
So
'cause right now I'm always overthinking, and we've been running astray. Right now our biggest ship is sinking, so don't say we're too young to
this
know,
philosophy is
'cause
interesting.
you
So
have
they
to grow
really
when
check
you're
for
fighting foes.
bright
And
peaks.
every single day we're trying.
So you're setting the
more
threshold
to
based
even
on
scores, 'cause
the
we're
brightness of the
losing
signal.
wars. No, I can't take it.
And they're checking for tonality and noise as well, which you can adjust. Makes things complicated, of course.
Future's moonlit.
But that's logical, of course. Like an S is noise. It is way more noisy, and oh yeah, it shows it over here. While vocals are way more tonal, of course. And the reason why you want to change this is you have certain S's. I don't know if I can do it. Like there's a tone in the S. There are certain singers that just I don't know. It's maybe because it goes through in between your teeth or something. Then there's a certain tone, like in that S. That's the reason this slider exists. It's a human anatomy. this is going so well. And we also have a threshold control here for quiet and loud, which is a bit more traditional.
Stand up, go on, we can waste the day, 'cause we'll win if we make a stand. Speak up, hold on, yeah, we'll find a way to be brave, brave.
Now the window setting, I think, is the time window it looks into. If that is shorter, it will respond quicker. If that is longer, it will respond slower. It's some kind of a timing setting. It's not really a timing setting, it's a window. Keep it at the default setting. Only adjust it if you really have like timing problems when it's attacking too much, too quickly, or too little. The crossfade is, I think, the fade between the two channels. So of course it cannot cut directly, so it will have a little bit of a crossfade between these two. Because what it is doing, it's splitting. It's just separating it into two channels, doing that on the fly with a little bit of delay. 2861 samples of delay, so there's a little bit of delay. But it's simply giving you two channels.
Stand up, go on, we can waste the day, 'cause we'll win if we make a stand.
Thanks a lot to Julia for these vocals, by the way. Link in the description.
To be brave, brave. Stand up, go on, we can waste
We can really like...
Stand up, go.
You can just remove the S.
Stand up, go on.
This is what a DE-ESSER should be, actually. Apart from this like complication, but I understand why it's needed. And if you like... I've used it a few times, it will be probably pretty easy to use. But the power is in the simplicity. If we would compare this to a smart DS, there's still a lot to it. It's doing it with AI, but it's still not that easy. Same goes for the Pro DS. Pro DS is a little bit, they say it's intelligent, but it's a little bit more traditional. You have to set the range and yeah, the way that you're setting up this it's just different. I might actually add it to my toolbox because with de-essing you have multiple methods and sometimes you just have to search for the correct method. So sometimes the SplitS works better than the Pro DS or the Smart Ds or a dynamic EQ band. It really depends a little bit on the situation. So I think this is one of those plugins that you can really check out and is safe to buy and add to your toolbox. I'm not saying that often, but this is really a very simple plugin, straightforward plugin, does what it says on the box. And yeah, make sure to try it out first. You never know what problems you will run into. So make sure to check out the trial. I'll link to them in the description down below. I don't know if I'm affiliated or not. I don't know. If it sells on Plugin Boutique, I am. So yeah, the way that these affiliate links work is that I use them because I try to be as independent as possible. And whenever I can, I make an affiliate link, and if I can't, then I make a direct link. It's as simple as that. That way I'm staying disconnected from a manufacturer that wants to push their agenda into my videos. And this is actually happening quite a lot. There have been a few sponsorship requests, and I'm always answering like, hey, tell me more about it because I want to know. And within the audio industry, I haven't seen a sponsor partner that doesn't try to push a message, I think. No, not yet. I hope actually that one day this will happen, but for now they all want to make me a puppet. So I'm not going to do that, and because of that I'm using affiliate links, and I also use a membership. So the affiliate links are in the description down below. I'll link them over here as well. And if you use that link before you're purchasing something, you really help out the channel a lot, and it's not costing you anything extra because you just get the product that you want to have. You're not paying anything extra, but there's a small commission coming towards me. Yeah, make sure to use my affiliate links and also use ytstudio.com/Toman or ytstudio.com/Sweetwater or ytstudio.com/Boutique to go to these shops and then purchase something. You can purchase anything in those shops. Just make sure you have clicked the link. So in the description, QR codes, all that kind of stuff. Another way to support me is by becoming a channel member. You can do that for 99 cents per month. You get a little star behind your name in the comments down below, showing everybody that you are supporting this channel. There's also an early access tier that gets early access to videos like this one, and an exclusive content tier, of which I'll link the playlist over here. Last way to support the whole YouTube platform is by staying on it, so I'll link it in the video over here. Thanks a lot for watching, keep pushing, and bye bye.